Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. All right then, that's cool. Oh yeah, the game's starting. Let me set up my stuff then. Well, let's see. So, how is everybody today? Yeah, it's a little bit. These weeks have been a little bit busy these days because I've been inside a birthday party week after week, not getting a single break. Birthday party after birthday. I've been having. It gets a little tiresome sometimes, but hey, it's interesting when that happens. Because first it was my birthday, then suddenly it was my little brother's birthday, and after that it's Mother's Day. Well, here in Mexico it's Mother's Day, and after that it's surely after that I think coming soon will be another holiday, or my sister's birthday, but that'll be in next month, so I have a lot of time to get ready for another feast. So let's get started with the live stream then. I'm excited. I'm good. Cool. So let's get started with the live stream. Last time we did this, last time on Tokyo Literature Club, we experienced some very depressing stories, or talk with Saoi, talking about depression and hiding emotions. You know, I knew that it's a thing about cheery people. They're so cheery that you know there's something, they're hiding something. But either way, it's interesting that this is happening. So now that we got settled out and stuff, it's time for us to start the game. We don't know what's gonna be happening here. Last time there was a guy that says the reading was boring. To be honest, that's the thing about these simulation games, guys. There's tons of reading in them. And the reason why there's tons of reading is that you have it so you can interact with the story, with the characters. You interact with them so much that you start to develop something. Emotions and stuff, like you're inside the game. That's one of the purpose of this thing. So let's get started. Screen looks exactly the same. Here's the thing, I think I was supposed to put the volume a little bit low because I think you guys cannot hear me or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna put the volume a little lower. Not too much, but just the half. Let's load the game to the last time we saw. Okay, so last time. On the way home. Oh, I missed it. Okay. But it's hard for me to keep things about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. The reason why I put my voice like this when I read them, it's kind of like one of those animes, where inside the head of the protagonist it sounds all boring and stuff and calm, but when they talk is different. So, just for you guys to know. I think so always right. I shouldn't be worrying so much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxious waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside in front of the door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than the school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seems totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel awkward already. It's gonna be long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Did she barge inside my house? I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to do, right? I'm gonna lower the volume some more. Still can't hear. I thought I put this in half. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Ah, yeah, I read that. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them all at home. Good. I glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Renjan? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Yeah. This is ridiculously heavy. No. This is heavy! Sorry. Sometimes I get too involved with the thing I start to forget what emotions should I feel. Ah, ha ha ha. I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? For a small girl, you might be really strong, but I am stronger. I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I underestimate you. Hehehe. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? No, Sophia's exactly as small, but you get the picture. You jerk. Me, a jerk? Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes it's I like proving people wrong when they only think of I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But geez, never mind. What are you making me say? I don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Jeez, okay. What? It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you jerk. No, when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, how are you treating me like? Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like. Uh, Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that is what you're you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. Haha. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Renajan. Please. You don't even know what my weakness is. Natsuki smiles devilishly. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm going to be not fighting back. If she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of the bag so we can get started. Whoosh. Before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. It looks fine to me. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, plastic bags, the stone about every countertop. It looks fine. It's all clean. Well, except that light right there is. Except this light right here doesn't work. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once. So we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious bakery. Sorry. Ren-chan, where do you put the food coloring? The batter's going to be in the oven soon, and I need to fill the tray. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, if the flavor isn't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Uh, you're asking me, right? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into it at all. Can you at least try having fun? I'm having fun. See how fun I am? I'm not really sure that Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring to each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking. It's just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get the creative and the most fun, and also the flavor. It's a million times more worth it in the end, if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day? Huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Saoi and Monica delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah? Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there, I think. Oh, what did I made? We were using the electric mixer for the batter. So I got stuck with a whisk and a bowl for the icing. To be honest, I prefer the whisk better. I can do that. I can use the whisk better. My hands are good at mixing stuff. I made pancakes for breakfast all the time. Eh? The icing is still lumpy. Let's use your strength then. Here's the whisk. Are you even trying? No, I was bragging about my whisking abilities. Well, yeah. It just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat up the crap out of it. I am beating the crap out of things. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved, which means the icing have turned squishy. Let me see how the chat's going. I'm good. Good to know, Renny. Oh, cool. Ren John Live, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, ¿y tú? I'm having fun too. Yeah. Let's get back. Consistency of the icing has improved, which means squishy icing. Okay. See? As if to empathize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. You know? I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabbed my wrist. What the fuck are you? Hey, let go of my hand. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing, and why did you put it in there too? Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Huh, you will try. I like to see you try. Huh, exactly what my words were. I push harder enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some in my finger just as Natsuki tuck in all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki's pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Oh, whose fault is that? There's a big glob of ice cream in Natsuki's cheek. I don't see anything. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Can you use your fingers? Or a napkin? Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards her own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before she reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand and fights back, but I grab that one as well. I grab both hands, guys. Pinned down to the wall. Ah, stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you reach to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, and licking the icing off. Mwah! Yes. Huh? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Rena-chan, you really shouldn't do that kind of stuff to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that? How did the mood turn in this so quickly? Natsuki gazes to me in silence. I notice her swallowing breath. Like one of those swallow when they go, oh yes. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Fatality. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm started going. Wee, 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 wee. Oh no. Natsuki rushes up at the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in here, dummy. Oh, there's smoke everywhere. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. You say jeez a lot. Natsuki uses a oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. You know, you can stop the fire alarm with grabbing a broom and poking the button. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. It tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But in the moment, she already has been lost. I watch Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick the whisk and continue to icing like nothing ever happened. Nothing happened. Ah, that smells good. Cupcakes are really to be pulled out of the oven. Ready. As soon as Natsuki opened the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air filling the room. Ah, yes, this is the smell of good cupcakes. Look at, look at how cute it looks. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes of each tray. They look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff. So I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. Some of these nozzles are... I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the other. That one is really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Ah, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word in each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. Hmm? I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Ah ha ha. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What? What is that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. You're not at school. Nobody's judging you. I'm the only one here. And also my mom's upstairs, but ignore her. You can't dress and act like this and not expecting me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trailed off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? Nothing. No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle into each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. There is... Here, I'll show you how to do it. Thank you. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. Ugh. Then we're finally finished 160 cupcakes. Natsuki puts them all aside to admire our work. Look how pretty they are all together. Yeah. They really are. They are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sorry, it's the exact opposite. In that regard, if she was here, she'll probably be down 10 cupcakes already. All that hard work to bust. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, as much as you can. Does your dad don't feed you? I was hoping we don't have time for manga. I need to be home for dinner. Ah, alright. That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have a chance. Man. As usual, Nazi, place the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? Sure. If you and Saori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Because I will. Ah, I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Yeah. I again think back on the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. You know, about the depression and stuff and everything. I felt so helpless. And at the same time, hungry. Saori always does listen to me. But at the point I felt like she couldn't even listen to me at all. Maybe it's because she was wearing headphones. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk home. I'll walk you out, I guess. Well, here's outside. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Okay. Thanks for all the help and everything. No need. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, we will. Bye-bye. Wait, Natsuki. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that is possible. I'd like to spend more time with like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, you really mean that? Natsuki looked at me tensely, like she was trying to hide her expression, and also a knife. Yeah, I wanted to spend more time with you. Rena-chan, I thought you already cared about getting this done. Ooh. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Hello. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from Natsuki looks at me. I feel her fingers gently. Where's the music? Gently clutch into the side of my shirt. It could be two things. Like holding like this or holding like this like a bully. Oh yeah, I forgot to button my shirt. As if holding into me. Okay. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fills my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy. Fatality. As I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. What? Saoi! Where? Huh? You ruined the moment. I always knew you were evil. Ah, hi, René-chan. Hi, Saoi. Just now we weren't. It's okay, René-chan. I stopped by to say hi. Ah. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you in the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. No promises. It looks like I was saying you got it, but instead, no promises. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Saoi waves goodbye. You ruined my moment, Saoi. I hope you die. Saoi, I thought you didn't want to come over today, and I'm really angry at you. Ah, well, I tried staying in my room, and you decided to come appear once I almost got a kiss from a girl. You're evil. By my imagination was being really mean to me. Ah, so I had to come here and see it for myself. Ah, see what? Oh, sorry, that sounded a little mean. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. Were you spying at us? And how close you got to her. Were you spying at us? It makes me really happy. You don't look happy. That you've made such good friends. Yeah. That's all matters to me. Tears start to fall down from Zoe's face. Oh shit, not this. That's all what it matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Mary-chan? I don't know. You have a fever? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Well, be happy. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Heartburns? It hurts so much. Maybe you're allergic to something? Everything hurts so much. Oh, you're sick. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. You're a wizard? Saoi, don't say that. It's true, René-chan. If it wasn't here, then you wouldn't have your sympathy on me. Waste your sympathy on me. Sorry, why did I say taste? I think I'm still into the cupcakes. And all I could think of is eating and tasting and flavoring and stuff. Everything's just looking at me as food all of a sudden. I'm on a cupcake hangover. What's going on here? I'm having too fun. Furry playing. That's me. Yeah. Ew. Poor. Yeah, you are pink, girl. You're not even making sense, Angel. I don't even understand what you're saying. And what's the matter with poor people? Why are you saying ew, poor? That's a little too mean. Not everybody can afford stuff. I'm poor. Don't make fun of me. You have to be careful with your words. Poor people are the best. If I could give $20 to every single one of them. Or 100. Or 1,000 like Mr. Beast. Too bad I don't have any money. Yeah, you're pink, girl. What does pink? What does that mean? They're all pink in this thing. I think the camera's wrong on my angle. There we go. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. On what? I should just Monica? Monica was right about what? Zoe? What did Monica say to you? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you just like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm having hiccups. Okay, maybe that'll hold. Where were we? Oh yeah. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be on your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Saori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to resource her. I'm scared, Renajan. I'm really scared. Then stop watching horror movies. What are you scared of, Saori? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to ask that first. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. To be honest, I never liked you in the beginning. Saori, it's true, isn't it? No. I was weak and started to like you too much. Huh? I did this to myself. Renajan, I like you so much that I want to die. There's no stopping you there. Sorry, this is a sad moment and I'm making a fool of myself. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sorry. I don't want you to hurt anymore. That didn't sound right. More like I didn't want you to get any more hurt. Oh, I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. I slide my hand down on Zoe's arms and I squeeze her hand on my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless Zoe nods. Even if you don't understand all on your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. Cupcakes. And that's what I'm going to give it to you. A cupcake. I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. Saoi. What should I do? I'm not making fun of you, Saoi. It's like the poor good man from It's like saying we pour like good men from SML. I hate SML. Their puppets are weird. Uh, I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying you poor like Mr. Goodman. His son is in the baby from SML. I don't watch that show. Let's keep on going. Wait, my dearest friend. No, I love you. No, wait. I don't even like her. What do you say, Kimmy? Kill her? Okay. Wait a minute. But yeah, before I check something, there was something that the people have been saying. Look at the option right here. Character's name, reply, says log. It's the log is. Bootstrap, says now, starting red, birthday graphics, other for the butterfly person. Texture, bomb or something. No, this is not it. No, it's not it. So, copyright. Is it this one? No, this is not it. Let me see, Renp. A person recommended this to me, saying that I have to look at something. Was it license? No. Color, text, translation. Was it text? No. Studio angle comma display. Characters. Monica, Natsuri, Saori, Yuri. Game. You change Patrick, save auto transfer Python package. I can't remember where was it. A person told me that I have to look on these things so I can find an image or something. I cannot even find what I'm looking for. I think it's this one. Read me? No, that's not it. Better continue. You'll always be my dearest friend. What do you need most? This is for things to be like we've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know. You're struggling with some really difficult things right now. But please, trust me that I know what's best and that will make you happy in the end. I promise. I'll help get things back on the way they were. I see. Sai forces a smile through the incredibly painful expression. Oh. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sorry. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please, don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time there was no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I need to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Renejan. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Saoi's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops her knees. Clutching her head and with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know what to react. Huh? You're back up. Saori looks over her shoulders and flashes me one more weak smile before running around and no, turning around and running off. Saori, get back here! I'm left help, helpless, helplessly standing in the front of my house. I have a nice house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing I can do or could have done. The most I can do is support Saoi through her feeling and help her on the path of that's right, or send her to the psychiatrist. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Saoi's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sai will always be my dearest friend. I will do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day, as a hero would do. Now it's back to school. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this will be the one where I'm walking to Saoi's school. But Saoi isn't after the phone. No, didn't answer the phone. Hello? No? Okay. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that is a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the evening shouldn't be nearly complete. I managed to carry out the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking two trays. Natsuki has already texted up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Finally, though, oh shit, I skipped it. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend time with Saoi and Natsuki at the festival. Me with two girls. Well, actually, one. But this one has his feelings broken. But knowing Monica, I'm sure that the event will be great too. Renajan, you're the first one here. Hey Monica, where's the music? Thanks for being early. This quietness is scary. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submit it. So that's the one I will be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Saoi with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'll try a little harder? I said that, but I suddenly remember that Saoi told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful now, knowing that not nearly as simple for her. I only said it before and the way I used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility out for her, Renjan. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Saori really tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her convention? Makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out from really nicely. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets lay out to the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this definitely helps people to take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped one of the pages. Each member poem is nearly printed down page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Saoi's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's it's one of I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get out of my head before I do what I know to do best for you. Get out of my head before I listen everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It is just stops moving. Uh, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit on my stomach. Renajan, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else always written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Saoi. So, ah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Yeah, yeah. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't, don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quickly, I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sarah. It's not a big deal, at least. Wait for her, and or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I heard yesterday has been that's all she needs. It's what she wants to give her. Wait, isn't this my house? I reach Saori's house and knock on the door. Don't expect an answer since she's not picking her phone and tired. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Zoe, she really is a heavy sleeper. Well, everybody's okay. Wait, what time are we there? Oh, we have enough time. I swallow. Oh, yes. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Walking up to her own house. Isn't it more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, just feels right. Outside Saoi's room, I knock on the door. Saoi, wake up, dummy. No response. I really didn't want to have her into her room like this. Saoi, as your legal or as your best friend, I have the rights to come in anyway. Isn't it kind of a breach of security, of privacy? Well, but she doesn't really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Saoi, oh! An inspection has occurred. File script reply line says, see trackback text for details. Why do that? What the hell? Check back text. What the hell is this? Oh god. Madre mia. Traceback. I'm sorry, but an on-call inspection occurred while running the game code. Ripley comments says the line in script settled in modulo. Ripley called the text to the copy files. The call writes said, "Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a second. I could probably fix this. I think actually, you know what? This probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this difficult." Well, he... What? What's this? That's interesting. Oh wait, I think there's more to this text. Oh, here goes nothing. Oh look, there's a text one. Oh geez, I didn't. No, it's the same thing. Okay. What the hell? Is this a nightmare? This have to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. This is why I can't believe that my eyes are showing me. I'm surprised I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sarah I wouldn't be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that's everything it'll be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could she be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep me telling me everything I should have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out on our relationship, then I could just have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasteful careful through. And now I'll carry this guilt to me until I die. Nothing now in my life is worth more than her. But I still couldn't do that what I need from or something. I know I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And I think I finished the game. Oh, oh. Well, it's just like a Markiplier. OMG. Harakiri. We still have time. It's kana shuno sanshian hekeyo. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally obvious to my attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. You used to talk to school together, walk to school together, and days like this, starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better of running away. However, just sign to be able to comfort the cross-legged catch up to me. Yuri and Monica. What the hell? In our days, the school day, like other. Okay, we're just gonna ignore the fact about that. Mornings are usually the worst. Being supposed by couples and friends group walk into school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that. I walk to school alone? Okay. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting an average while spending some of my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club. But it's not like there's would be any girls in it anyway. So now I'm interested in girls and stuff. The school day is ordinarily as over. Before I knew it, after I pick back my things, I stare blankly to the wall, looking at an ounce of motivation. clubs. There really aren't any in that interest to me. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I should have no choice and start with the anime club. Rin-chan? Oh! Monica! Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Uh, uh-huh. Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Definitely. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. What do you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check in the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can handle all the politics around the major clubs. To be honest, I agree with this one. I hate politics. It feels like nothing but arguing but about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Exactly. I'd much rather take something and personally enjoy and making something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. The Literature Club. Literature? That sounds might of dull. How many members do you have so far? Um, it's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something found so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature be always reading, can be always anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members can even keep her manga collection in the classroom. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? It's always interesting that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? May this manga reader be one of my people? Wait a minute, I know who she is. Did manga say she? Hey, Renajan. By any chance are you looking to a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I want to ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me feel happy. Really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I would check it out. Ah, awesome. You look like the type of person that doesn't say awesome. You're really sweet, Renajan. You know that? You always said that. It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? Yeah. I'll look in for some materials another time. You're more important. Really? I'm important? Wow. Never been important to someone before. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and their irresistible smile. I timidly followed Monica across the schools upstairs and section up of the school I rarely visit, being generally used in the third classes and activities. Have I started again? It's like I started. Yeah, it started. Still have time. Uh, Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Girl one. What the fuck just happened? Ah! I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy? What's better than being a boy, Toots? Way to kill the atmosphere. Hey, this atmosphere would be a lot better with me. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Renejan. All words escape from me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Huh? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the Vice President. Hi, Vice President. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both of you. So I ran to Ranjan in the classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'll be great. Why don't you come sit down, Ranjan? Was that nice? Okay. Hurt my ear. The girls have a few desks arranged in form as a table. Alright. Yuri walks to the corner in the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across each other. Still feeling awkward to sit next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure of it right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make me help fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You should put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out in the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that grabs your attention, like literature. That doesn't grab your attention. You have to work hard and convince people that both fun and worthwhile. But it takes school events like the festival that much important. I'm confident if we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. So it's different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica has worked really hard to just find these two. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She's carefully placing the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot tea helps you enjoy a good book? I guess. I like tea. Uh, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh, that's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiled at herself in relief. Surya, what kind of things you like to read? Well, considering of how I've read in the past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly into myself that no, I'm actually not. Natsuki had spoken and the perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she kept quiet. Not much as a reader, I guess. Manga is reading. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of the cup into her finger. I've read it before. I cannot skip dialogue. Oh, my favorites are usually novels and complex fantasy worlds. The complexity is amazing to me. So. Telling the serious world is actually impressive. Seems familiar. I think I already read this, but still. I think we're gonna stop it here. Where's my save log? I saved it right here. Where's my save log? My save log got deleted. Okay, then. Okay. Then, gotta go. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes, please. Wow. That was terrifying. Like, crap. Like crap. Just getting scared and seeing, wow! There's a there. But that was interesting. Scary, but interesting. I returned back to the beginning, which means that I'm going to be reading the same dialogue. It's kind of strange, actually. I'm a little bit worried. But that'll be all for today. I'm really glad you guys enjoy it because I enjoy it. And I hope you guys come by and see the next one because next time we're going to be doing this again. I hope So the video's only over when I boop your nose. So boop. Well, goodbye everyone.